Nice and crisp, see that? Beautiful. Oh yeah. Now that is my flash fried manta shrimp with pearl garlic. In Dalat, in the morning, people eat this wonderful dish called banh mi. So first of all, I've got some pork mince. I'm gonna put some garlic in there, some red Asian shallots goes in, some salt, some black pepper ground, some sugar as well, a pinch of chili flakes, dried chili flakes, and some fish sauce, probably around 2 tablespoons or so. Mum used to make this for me, taking a little bit at a time, a little bit smaller than a golf ball. And I've got some cling film on a chopping board. Now remember, this is a breakfast dish, so you don't want it to be too powerful. So the broth and the flavors are nice and subtle. We've got around 12 to 15 pork balls. I'm gonna let that sit for around 20 minutes, marinate that through. I'm gonna make the stock now. So I've got around 3 tablespoons of annatto oil, some garlic that goes in, my onions, saute that just for a minute or so until it's nice and fragrant. So you've got around 1 litre of pork stock. And then I'm gonna put my lid on for 20 minutes now. Let's have a quick taste. Oh, that's nice. It's really clean. You got some 3 to 4 meatballs per serve. Now, I've tried this dish at around 8 to 10 places in Dalat, and what I've noticed is the flavors are really light and clean and crisp, and they love lots of spring onion on top. I've got a little bit of coriander on top as well, and a little bit of my satay sauce goes over the top of that. Bit of a kick. Of course, I'm gonna serve it with my crisp baguette. That is a perfect breakfast dish for me. Vietnamese baguette with pork meatballs and a really lovely light broth. I remember around 4 years ago, I was visiting my cousin Christophe in Paris, and we were having dinner, and we both asked each other what our last dish would be. And funny enough, both our answers was uni, or sea urchin. We just adore. If I have one now. Oh, the texture. It's buttery, it's creamy, it's sweet, and taste of the ocean. With the uni, I've taken all of the uni out of the shell, and I've left with around half a cup here. Just mash all of that uni that I've collected.
This is all smashed up, then I add it to the melted butter, whisking until dissolved, then add chili powder for spice along with fish sauce. I then pour it into a mixing bowl, add some fresh basil, then the noodles, and mix through.
Look at that. Oh, that's umami flavor right there. Now, because the sea urchin has been eating the seaweed in the kelp, there's so much flavor. Okay, one more piece of uni on top. Oh, now a squeeze of lime just to cut through all that butter. I'm just gonna garnish with a bit of coriander on the sides there. Nice. It's called manta shrimp because it's got so many different legs. And did you know, look at the side, look at the beautiful shell of it. All right, and the specialty in Da Nang is the garlic. It's more pricey per kilo than lobster. You might ask why. It's because it's a pearl garlic. This is a prized garlic. So I've fried up lots of garlic here, pearl garlic, just in oil, and I've kept the oil. I'm gonna deep fry my manta shrimp.
Make sure your oil is hot and cook them quickly, like any seafood, as it locks in the texture of the meat. Remove, and in the same pan, saute Asian shallots, sliced ginger, and a bit of chili. Prawns now go back in with a bit of fermented soybean, giving the dish that umami flavor. Then toss all together.
Now I'm gonna season with some salt. A couple of big punches of salt goes in. And also, same again for sugar. We've got some spring onion and all of that wonderful pearl garlic that I diced up before and I deep fried. Nice and crisp, see that? Beautiful. Now that is my flash fried manta shrimp with pearl garlic. I've been using this for a long time. These amazing black cardamom. Take the pods out of the shell there. So you need to really crush it because it's quite hard. I'm cooking fish and it's sturgeon fish. This is called maken and it's related to the Szechuan pepper. So I'm gonna make a little spice rub for this fish. I've also got some coriander seeds. That's gonna go. Add salt and pound some more. The green turmeric. Now look at that color. Wow, look at this. Look at the color in the orange one. Beautifully vibrant, both because I love it. Now this is going to be such an incredible, healthy dish. All these medicinal aromats as well. Ginger. I'm going to add in lemongrass, garlic, and some red Asian shallots as well into the paste.
Mix this in with the spices to make a lovely wet rub. Add fish sauce and a little bit of oil as well. My fire pit is ready. And next, I stuff the fish with all the aromats. I score the fish to help absorb the wet rub and to cook evenly.
And just let it cook for a good 45 minutes, around 20 minutes on each side. Now that is my wood-fired whole sturgeon with